Hello and welcome back to Hot Nature. Please stay tuned and subscribe.
The
Wodaabe people are a small subgroup of the Fulani ethnic group. They are traditionally nomadic cattle herders and traders in the Sahel, with migration stretching from southern Niger through northern Nigeria, northeastern Cameroon, southwestern Chad and the western region of the Central African Republic. The Wodaabe speak the Fula language and don't use a written language. In the Fula language, Woda means taboo and Wodaabe means people of the taboo. This is sometimes translated as those who respect taboos, a reference to the Wodaabe isolation from broader Fulbe culture and their contention that they retain older traditions than their Fulbe neighbors. In contrast, other Fulbe as well as other ethnic groups sometimes refer to the Wodaabe as Bororo, a sometimes pejorative name, translated into English as Cattle Fulani, and meaning those who dwell in cattle camps. Wodaabe religion is largely but loosely Islamic, although there are varying degrees of orthodoxy exhibited. Most adhere to at least some of the basic requirements of the religion. Islam became a religion of importance among Wodaabe peoples during the 16th century when the scholar Al-Maghili preached the teaching of Muhammad to the elite of northern Nigeria. Al-Maghili was responsible for converting the ruling classes among Hausa, Fulani and Chireg peoples in the region. The code of behavior of the Wodaabe emphasizes reserve and modesty, patience and fortitude, care, forethought and loyalty. They also place great emphasis on beauty and charm. Parents are not allowed to talk directly to their two firstborn children, who will often be cared for by their grandparents. During daylight, husband and wife cannot hold hands or speak in personal manner with each other. At the end of the rainy season in September, Wodaabe clans gather in several traditional locations before the beginning of their dry season transhumance migration. The best known of these is Ingol's Cure Sale Salt Market and Toreg Seasonal Festival. Here, the young Wodaabe men, with elaborate makeup, feathers and other adornments, perform the yaki, dances and songs to impress marriageable women. The male beauty ideal of the Wodaabe stresses tallness, white eyes and teeth. The men will often roll their eyes and show their teeth to emphasize these characteristics. Wodaabe clans then join for the remainder of the week-long Geriwal, a series of barters over marriage and contests, where the young men's beauty and skills are judged by young women. The Wodaabe divide themselves into 15 lineage groups. Membership in a lineage groups determines who can marry whom. The only marriages that occur between members of the same groups are co-begal marriages, arranged during the parents' childhood and formally recognized by the Council of Elders. Subsequent Tigal marriages are by choice of the partners. Lineage group members doesn't exclude people from the Tigal marriages, but such marriages often cause friction. They usually involve wife stealing, often with the consent of the woman but never with that of her husband. Tigal marriage is also a source of friction between the new wife and previous ones. More wives means that fewer resources, such as milk from the husband's herd, are allocated to each. Eloping in a Tigal marriage that carries little stigma allows a Wodaabe woman considerable freedom, but she must leave her children with the ex-husband. The system guarantees the children's place in society while permitting spontaneity and flexibility to the parents. The Wodaabe believe in various bush spirits that live in trees and wells and are reputed to be saddened by how people have treated them. All spirits are intertwined in taboos pertaining largely to ecology. Some spirits are dangerous.
Hey!